Leading off, number 29, the shortstop, Samuel Tackett. In right field, number 5, Kyle Browning. At first base, number 16, Josh Halterman. The designated hitter, number 2, Tyler Guilfoyle. The third baseman, number 8, Gavin Hall. In left field, number 14, Blake Pulliam. In center field, number 33, John Steintorf. At second base, number 10, Ryan Busini. And behind the plate, number 12, Matt Guilfoyle. Pitching tonight for the Generals will be number 42, Devin Hart. And now let's meet the LCA Eagles. On the mound, number 14, Evan Byers. In the left field, number 9, Ryan Stuckey. At shortstop, number 13, Matthew Johnson. At third base, number 3, Cooper Wills. At second base, number 11, Cameron Smith. In right field, number 12, Alex Hodge. The designated hitter, number 16, Samuel Martin. At first base, number 25, Thomas Weesey. And in center field, number 8, Will Fugman. And behind the plate, number 23, Clark Ramey.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
What's your starting 5? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingy Beef Jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingy Beef Jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at mingybeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingy Beef Jerky Meat Sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of their 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Because if something happens.
Good evening and welcome to Lexington Christian Academy. William Warfield here with you. And we're getting ready for some 43rd District baseball here tonight as we got Lafayette taking on LCA here in Lexington at Lexington Christian Academy. So let's go around the bases. Defensive-wise for LCA, you got Ramey behind the plate, Weesty over at first base. He's a senior this year. Smith, the second baseman. Johnson is going to be your shortstop. Wills over at third base. Stuckey in left field. Fugman in center field. And Hodge over in right field. Byers is your pitcher tonight for your Eagles.
Top of the first for the General.
Tackett, Browning, and Halterman will lead things off for Lafayette. As again, we bring you 43rd District baseball action here on PrepSpin. Sammy Tackett, the shortstop for Lafayette. We'll look at the first pitch from Byers in there for a strike. Second pitch for Byers, misses outside. The count will go 1-1. Again, Browning waiting on deck, the right fielder for Lafayette. That pitch is missing, and it's 2-1 to count now here to Sammy Tackett. Tackett, a right-handed batter, stands in there about 5'10" maybe. Looks at the fourth pitch, and that one misses outside. So Byers started him off with a strike. It's been 3 straight balls since. And that one right down Broadway, a strike. So that'll make the count go full at 3-2. Top of the first inning of play just got started. Curveball just missing. And Lafayette will have a runner on first. It looked good from up here at the press box, but the umpire right there behind the plate says it was a ball. So here's Kyle Browning going to step up to the plate, the right fielder for Lafayette. Browning also going to step in from the right side. Weesty will hold Tackett over at first. Byers checking the runner, delivers to the plate. There's a shot right back up the middle to take a one-hop in front of Fugman, who sends it back into the infield, and runners on first and second for the Generals.
First baseman, number 16, Josh Halterman.
Halterman will step up to the plate. First baseman for Lafayette. Runners on first and second. Weesty won't hold the guy over at first with the runner over at second. Here's the pitch to the plate. Snap throw down to third, and the runners will advance on the stolen base. Pitch in there for a strike, but the runners do advance, so now we got runners on second and third for Lafayette. Nobody out. We are in the top of the first inning of play here at Lexington Christian Academy. Byers will check the runner, Tackett over at third. Looks back at second to Browning, delivers to the plate with the pitch. That one inside a ball. 1-1 the count to Halterman. Tyler Guilfoyle, the designated hitter, in the hole right now. The 1-1, that one fouled off. 1-2 now the count here to Halterman.
Is that loudspeaker track really loud, or am I just being sensitive?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Getting runners on second and third for the Generals. Giving you a live view tonight here from Lexington Christian Academy for some high school baseball here on PrepSpin. There's Byers' breaking ball, misses outside. That'll even up the count 2-2. Weesty playing in on the grass over at first base. Byers delivery, that one off the hands down to first to Weesty. He'll touch the first base bag, But Lafayette on the board first as the runner from third, Tackett, will come home to cross the plate, and the Generals up 1-0.
The designated hitter, number 2, Tyler Guilfoyle.
So here's Tyler Guilfoyle. You might remember Tyler back during football season, one of Lafayette's brightest stars. Takes that first pitch offering from Byers in there on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count. Okay. I need to correct that. This is his cousin, Matt. Or, excuse me, this is Tyler. Matt was the football star.
Matt's going to Morehead State to play football.
And being told here by athletic director of LCA, Terry Johnson, that Matt is going to go play football in college at Morehead State. Terry's got my back tonight here at LCA. Chopper and Johnson will handle it. Throw over to first to Weesty. That's going to be 2 down. Another run does cross the plate, though, for Lafayette. And the Generals lead the ball game 2-0.
The third baseman, number 8, Gavin Hall.
Gavin Hall, the third baseman, stepping up to the plate. Good play over at shortstop for Matthew Johnson. One and one the count. There is 2 out. Again, top of the first inning of play here at LCA. That pitch upstairs. Had some break to it, but misses up high. 2-1 the count. Hall looks at that pitch in there for a strike, and that'll even it up 2-2. Got rain in the area, but it looks like it's going to go around the ballpark so that we can get this one in. There's one right back up the middle, and it will find center field. Fugman will come in and put a glove on it, but a base hit for Hall.
The left fielder, number 14, Blake Pulliam.
Pulliam going to step up to the plate, the left fielder now. Runner on first. It's Gavin Hall. Pulliam digs in, takes a swing, and swings through that pitch there by Byers. Weesty holding Hall over at first base. Byers will check him, but deliver to the plate. That one fouled off. So Byers ahead here, 0-2 to Pulliam. Blake ready to go, Byers ready to deliver, and that pitch is going to be hit to the second baseman. Nice play. Oh, on the transfer from the glove to the hand, the ball got loose, so Lafayette with runners on first and second.
The center fielder, number 33, John Steintor.
Steintorf going to step up to the plate. John plays center field for Lafayette. Where's that number 33 jersey? Runners on first and second for the Generals. Byers checking the runners. This one going to be hit to the third baseman. Throws over to second for the force out, and that's going to be it for the Generals. But 2 runs do cross the plate, and Lafayette on top after a half inning of play here at LCA. It's 2-0 Lafayette.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. 859-CALL-ASK. In Lexington and now in London.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Leading off for the Eagles.
Bottom of the first we go, and
14, the pitcher,
LCA will step up to the plate. Byers will lead things off here for the Eagles. It'll be Byers, Stuckey, and Johnson due up for LCA. Guilfoyle behind the plate. Halterman, over at first base. Rossini at second. Tackett, the shortstop. Hall over at third base. Pulliam out in left field. Steinhorf over there in center field. And Browning in right field. Devin Hart, the pitcher. And the first pitch to Byers, a ball. 1 ball, no strike. And pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. Byers, we were told, committed to play for the University of Kentucky. This one lifted foul, and it will make its way out of play. Well, it was out of play, but it is unplayable, I should say, as the left fielder, the shortstop, and the third baseman all gave chase for Lafayette. Hall, Tackett, and Pulliam giving chase on that foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count here to Byers. This one off the fist. The second baseman will handle throw over to first. Rossini to Halterman. So 1 up and 1 down for the Eagles.
left fielder, number 9, Ryan Stuckey.
So here's Ryan Stuckey. He brings a little bit of power there from the left side for LCA. So he steps in here to take on Devin Hart. That first pitch inside a ball. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning of play. I think White Graham Maggard Orthodontics, our title sponsor here on the network, for all that they do. Also Bluegrass Orthopedics, want to give them a shout out as well. Andrew Carlson and his great staff. And Minky Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of PrepSpin. 2 balls and a strike now here to Ryan Stuckey. Now, I can say with certainty that Ryan Stuckey was one of the football stars for LCA football. We did quite a few of their games here on the network. And Stuckey, outstanding on the football field. 2 balls, 2 strike, the count here on the baseball diamond. Big pitch from Hart coming up, and that one fouled out of play. Johnson waiting on deck for LCA. Big pitch here from Hart. That one up around the chin and inside, and the count will go full here to Stuckey. Stuckey hanging tough at the plate. Fouls off another one. Guilfoyle behind the plate for Lafayette. He's going to set up on the inside. Here's the pitch from Hart, and that one is ball 4. So Stuckey with a great eye at the plate will be on first, and Johnson will step up.
Shortstop, number 13, Matthew Johnson.
Stuckey over at first base for LCA, and Matthew Johnson, the shortstop, great defensive shortstop, stepping up to the plate. He'll bat from the right side. Hart checking the runner over his shoulder, delivers to the plate outside, and Guilfoyle with a nice backhand glove. One ball, no strike to count. Johnson back in there. Hart again looking over his shoulder. He's going to turn and fire to first, but back in plenty of time is Stuckey. Halterman holding Stuckey on over at first base. The pitch outside, a ball, and the throw to second, and Stuckey slides under the tag. We'll see if we can bring that one up for you on the... I got the replay tonight, folks, and there's the slide under the tag. And Stuckey in there with a stolen base.
2-0, isn't it, Wes? That's what I had, but I don't know. Maybe he called one. The second one a strike.
2 balls, no strike to count. And that pitch outside gets past Guilfoyle. Stuckey looking to take third, and he's in there easily. 3 balls, no strikes. And Guilfoyle will go on and talk with his pitcher. LCA working here is Matthew Johnson at the plate. He's got a 3-0 count. Stuckey stole second. We showed you the replay of that. On a pass ball, he reached third. And again, Johnson at the plate for the Eagles with an opportunity to knock in a run here. He called a, I promise you, he called a ball on that throw to second. The official is going to say 2 balls and a strike is the official count. I'll look at it in between innings, but swing through and a miss. So the count will go 2-2 here to Johnson. Will's waiting on deck for LCA. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Johnson, he'll put this into play. Hart's going to make a nice glove on it, throws over to first. So Wills will step up to the plate with 2 down and a runner on third. That's Stuckey at third base for LCA. Cooper Wills.
Yeah, I think he just got confused.
Cooper Wills will dig in.
That was not the count.
Stuckey with a nice lead over at third, but we got time called. LCA with a new head coach this year. Tell you about him in just a minute. This ball lifted out to shallow right field, and it is a nice catch out there by the second baseman, Rossini. Makes a nice glove on it. We'll see if we can bring that back up for you. Here you go. And we'll slow it down for you as well as Rossini makes a heck of a catch over there at second base. Well, that's going to do it for the first inning of play. We'll head to the top of the, it's top of the second. Coming up after this message from our sponsor.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Back here at Lexington Christian Academy, I went back and looked at the replay of the count against Johnson there, and there's a base hit into left field for Lafayette to start the top of the second inning of play.
Catcher, number 12, Matt Guilfoyle.
Just some confusion of what the umpire actually called behind the plate on the pitch when Stuckey took second base, and that's what the confusion here at the ballpark was. So we are here in the top of the second inning of play. Lafayette leading 2-0, and at the plate for the Generals is Matt Guilfoyle. So Matt digging in. He's looking at a count of 0-2 now against Byers. John Steintorf over there at first base for Lafayette. Excuse me, that's Ryan Rossini, is over at first base for Lafayette. And Guilfoyle at the plate here for the Generals. Runner taking off, hit and run was on. This one popped up. The third baseman, Wills, calling for it. He makes the catch, throws the first, and it's a double play. Rossini took the arm of Wills for granted on that play, and Wills made him pay for it. So here's Tackett. Back to the top of the lineup. Tackett reached in the top of the first on a walk. Looks at the first pitch, a strike in there from Byers. Nobody on for Lafayette. There is 2 down here in the top of the second.
He called a balk with nobody on base?
And the umpire.
Are you kidding me? That's crazy!
The umpire has called a balk with no one on base. This ball pop up, and it is caught. Smith came in and caught the ball there for LCA. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second, 2-0. Lafayette with the lead.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you to the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
What's your starting 5? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingy beef jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingy beef jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at mingybeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingy Beef Jerky Meat Sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
this is
Cameron Smith.
Bottom of the second we go, and Smith will step up to the plate for the Eagles. It'll be Smith, Hodge, and Martin. That's 5, 6, and 7 in your scorebook. As Hart on the mound for Lafayette, about to deliver the first pitch here to Smith. That pitch missing. Smith will dig back in. Smith plays second base for LCA. The pitch. The one downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. So 2-1 the count here at the plate to Smith of LCA. That one also in there for a strike. That'll leave them to count 2-2. Big crowd here at LCA. A lot going on. That one in there on the outside corner for a strike. So Hodge will step up to the plate.
The right fielder, number 12, Alex Hodge.
Alex Hodge, the right fielder for the Eagles. You are watching the game live here on PrepSpin. Just a one-camera angle here tonight. But we hope to bring you sometime in the next week or two an Eagles game with the multi-cameras from here. One down again here in the bottom of the second inning of play. That pitch in there for a strike. Alex Hodge at the plate, batting from the left side. He wears that number 12 jersey. The pitch from Hart. Missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down. Big swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. Martin waiting on deck for the Eagles. That Hart delivery in there for a strike 3 looking. And Martin will step up to the plate.
The designated hitter, number 16, Samuel Martin.
Samuel Martin, the DH in the lineup, as you heard Mr. Johnson announce. He's going to hit a sharp one over to the second baseman, and he can't handle it. That was over to Rossini, who tried to backhand it, but that ball struck really hard, and Martin's on with a base hit. So Weisty will step up to the plate.
The first baseman, number 25, Thomas Weisty.
Thomas Weisty, the brother of former LCA volleyball star Jordan Weisty. He plays first base for the Eagles. He'll step in there from the right side. Martin with a nice lead over at first. Looks at a breaking ball in there for a strike. There is 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning of play. 43rd District Baseball as Hart will throw over to first to Halterman, but back in time, Martin. Hart checking the runner over his shoulders, but delivers to the plate, and that one upstairs for a ball. 1-1 the count. Got a track event going on here at LCA, but the big thing here on campus is all the college coaches that have been showing up to look at programs like the football team, for example, programs like baseball, and the softball is having an outstanding season here this year for LCA. They just, matter of fact, they just beat Dunbar for the second time ever, and the second time this season, just yesterday. 3 balls and a strike here to Weesty. Getting Martin over at first base. The 3-1 pitch from Hart, swing and a miss. Count will go full at 3-2. Throw over to first, back in time, Martin. Good tag over there by the first baseman, but Martin underneath the tag. Hart taking his time. Swing and a miss, another strikeout for Devin Hart of Lafayette. So we'll head to the top of the third with Lafayette still leading this one 2-0 here at Lexington Christian Academy.
Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of their 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now, my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now.
Back here at Lexington Christian Academy, William Warfield here with you as we head to the top of the third inning of play. Lafayette on top, 2-0. Browning at the plate for the Generals. And Browning with a base hit his first at bat there in the top of the first. Looks at the third offering in there for a strike. 2-1 the count. This one going to be hit over to Johnson. He's got to be quick. Throws over to first, and he got him. Johnson with a nice scoop at shortstop. Was able to keep his balance on the run. Throws a dagger over to first base, and Weesty with a nice catch.
Number 16, Josh Halterman.
So Halterman will step up to the plate. Clouds getting a little darker here at LCA. The lights are on here at the ballpark. First pitch fouled back. Halterman, an RBI, his first at bat. He was able to knock in Tackett for the game's first run of the game, or for the ball game, and he's looking now at a 1-1 count with one down here in the top of the third. That one fouled off the net. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Byers ahead of Halterman, the first baseman. That one down low in the dirt. Halterman stands in there a little bit over 6 foot. Looking at the 2-2 count from Byers. That one outside. Good setup pitch, but Halterman holding off on it. The count will go full at 3-2. Tyler Guilfoyle waiting on deck. That one in there for a strike. Halterman tried to play it off like it come inside, but it was over the inside quarter of the plate.
The designated hitter, number 2, Tyler Guilfoyle.
And Guilfoyle will step up to the plate here now for Lafayette. He grounded out to Johnson over at shortstop his first at bat. Two down again here in the top of the third. 1 ball, no strike. The count here to Tyler Guilfoyle. Guilfoyle will foul this one out of play. Ooh. So 1-1 the count. A pitch upstairs for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Gavin Hall will be waiting patiently there on deck for Lafayette. But we do have a meeting on the mound between Ramey and Byers. Ramey, the catcher for LCA. Here's the 2-1 from Byers, and a check swing through. He tried to hold it back, but just couldn't. 2-2 the count. A pitch outside. Another full count. That one fouled off the hands. Tyler Guilfoyle. Byers asking for a new baseball, and he got one. Big pitch coming up here from Byers. And he got him, but it's going to have to be a throw down to first. Ramey with a nice play. Good breaking ball there from Byers. Ramey had it come out of his glove, so he had to make the throw down to first. But that's going to do it for Lafayette in the top of the third inning of play. We'll head to the bottom of the third with LCA coming up to bat. It's going to be Fugman, Byers, and Stuckey due up for the Eagles. That's 9-1-2 for you keeping score at home.
Consultation is free in Lexington and now in London.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
I work really hard.
Will Fugman will step up to the plate. Do want to thank again Bluegrass Orthopedics, the official sports medicine provider of PrepSpin. Andrew Carlson and his great staff here at LCA. You got other schools throughout Kentucky as well that they handle, but several offices around as well. First pitch from Hart, missing down low and outside. Fugman, the center fielder, fouled that pitch off. 1-1 the count. I was over here the other day when Fugman and LCA was playing Trinity and made one heck of a throw from the outfield. And kind of makes you wonder where that arm came from. Of course, that pitch in there for a strike. That's going to be a strike 3. But just a quick note on Fugman again is his dad, the head coach of the girls soccer team here at LCA.
Evan Byers.
Coach Steve Fugman, longtime head coach of LCA girls soccer. Back to the top of the lineup we go, though. Byers will step up to the plate. Hart's pitch upstairs for a ball. 1 down. Bottom of the third. Lafayette with the lead 2-0. Byers digs back in there from the left side. Grounded out to the second baseman, his first at bat. Looks at the second offering in there for a strike. 1-1 to count. Generals playing in at third, playing back at first, as you expect them to do with a lefty up at the plate. 2 balls and a strike. Devin Hart has got, looks like 4 strikeouts in the ball game so far. 3-1 the count here, though, to Byers. Pitcher versus pitcher. And a ball 4, so Byers is on. And Stuckey could tie it up with one swing of the bat here.
Ryan Stuckey.
I'm trying to remember, but I think Stuckey on the football field, he's the one that made that outstanding catch that's in our highlight reel against Danville, at Danville. Kind of flipped over as he caught it.
It was a 4th and 17, I think.
Yeah, 4th and 17, something like that. It's one of my all-time favorite catches that we got in the highlight reel. 1 ball, no strike to count. Stuckey's going to send this one to center field. It will hang up, though, and the ball is caught by Stein. Is it Steinhorf? Steintorf, excuse me, Steintorf.
The shortstop, number 13, Matthew Johnson.
So Matthew Johnson will step back up to the plate. He grounded out to first base his first at bat. Runner on first, and Hart will throw over. Back in time, Byers. Next, probably, is that a courtesy runner for Byers? Nope. Byers is running the bases right now. He will take second too. Nobody, they're not even going to try to throw to second. Strike in there for Johnson and count 0-1. But now a runner in scoring position here for LCA. The pitch from Hart. This one going to be sent out to right field. That's dangerous, and it is just foul. 2 feet off the line down at right field. It kept slicing. I definitely would have brought in Byers if that one would have landed in there, because the right fielder and the first baseman had no chance at that one. Pitch missing outside. 1 ball, 2 strike to count here to Johnson. Again, 2 down here in the bottom of the 3rd inning of play. That pitch outside. 2-2 the count. Should Johnson get on, Wills waiting on deck here for the Eagles. The pitch, and that one outside. Johnson able to hold off that one. So a full count, and that will call for a meeting as Guilfoyle will go out and talk with Hart. Full count here at the plate to Johnson. LCA trying to get on the board here. They do got, again, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd, but a runner on second. And a foul tip, but the catcher holds on to it. And that's going to do it for the Eagles. They leave 1 on the bases. No run crosses the plate, and we're going to head to the top of the 4th here in Lexington at Lexington Christian Academy here on PrepSpin.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
What's your starting five? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingy beef jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingy beef jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at mingybeefjerky.com. That's MINGUA beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingy beef jerky meat sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Hi, this is Gary Balford.
Welcome back here to Lexington Christian Academy. William Warfield here with you as we head to the top of the fourth inning of play. The count at the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The first pitch fouled off into the net. And Byers out there on the mound for the Eagles. And at the plate is Gavin Hall for the Generals. Pitch just missing outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the fourth inning. Trying to get some baseball in before it decides to rain on us some more here today. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count goes full here to Hall. Hall sends this one out to right field and underneath of it, but dropping it, Hodge. So Hall reaches first. And then to bring up Pulliam. So Pulliam and Steintorf. The other two due up here for Lafayette. Again, White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, our title sponsor on the network. The pitch to the plate. The bunt was on, but fouled straight back. One the count here at the plate. Runner on first for the Generals. Nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning of play. The bunt is down. It's a good one. Only play at first base. Byers makes a spin move, but able to make a nice underhanded toss to Weesty at first. Runner does go to second for the Generals. And Steintorf at the plate. Steintorf grounded out to the second baseman. Smith, his first at bat. Byers will turn around and look at the runner. One down here in the top of the fourth. Lafayette with a lead 2-0. Byers pitch downstairs a ball. Rossini waiting on deck for Lafayette. Steintorf digging back in from the right side. He's got a 1-0 count. And again, Byers going to step off the rubber and look back at second. Byers taking his time, kicks to the plate. This one going to be fisted off of the bottom of the barrel and into right field. Hodge gets it on a one-hopper, but runners on the corners for the Generals here in the top of the fourth with only one down. Ryan Rossini. Base hit his first at bat. And that's Busini with a B. The bunt is down. Byers going to fire over to first. Look back to hold the runner at third. A good play there by the LCA pitcher. 2 down, but Lafayette with runners on second and on third.
Matt Guilfoyle.
That'll bring up Matt Guilfoyle to the plate. Guilfoyle stepping up. Another right-handed batter in the lineup for Lafayette. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up. 1 ball, no strike. Lexington Christian Academy and Lafayette here live tonight on PrepSpin. Byers checking the runner at third, looks back at second, delivers to the plate. Strike on the outside corner, and the count goes 1-1. One ball, one strike. The pitch upstairs. PrepSpin would also like to thank Lexington Diagnostic Center, where you do have a choice and scan local and save yourself some money. Lexington Diagnostic Center for all your imaging needs. Give them a call. That pitch lifted foul, giving chase is Weasty, but it does make it out of play. PrepSpin also would like to thank Bud's Gun Shop for all their support as well. Rex McClanahan and Bud's. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 2's a wild on the board with a 2-0 lead for Lafayette. And a brief timeout from the batter here, Guilfoyle. Top of the lineup on deck, but it's not going to matter as Byers records another strikeout. And that one was big right there with runners in scoring position. Lafayette leaves 2 on the pads. But Byers gets out of the jam, and we're going to head to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the game live here on PrepSpin.
Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of their 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
The future of healthcare seems dark.
We head to the bottom of the fourth inning of play here at Lexington Christian Academy. The Eagles trailing Lafayette 2-0. Wills will step up to the plate for LCA to be Will, Smith, and Hodge due up. 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Wills, the third baseman for LCA, and that pitch in there for a strike. On 1 to count. Hart having a good game on the mound for the Generals tonight. And pitch outside the ball, 1-1. Five strikeouts in the ball game for Hart. 2 balls and a strike to count here at the plate to Wills. Got 2 strikeouts for Byers, if you were wanting to know. 3 strikeouts for Byers. Two and 2 the count here at the plate. And another strikeout for Hart. So Smith will step back up to the plate.
Number 11, Cameron Smith.
Cameron, his first at bat tonight, struck out. Pitch from Hart. Breaking ball. Had plenty of break to it, but it was real high. 1 ball, no strike. That pitch hits the outside corner for a strike. 1-1 the count. This one going to be hit over to the shortstop. Scoops, throws over to first. That was Tackett to Halterman on the play.
What did he call? Why did Cameron stop?
So
Say he fouled it off.
the umpire, I think he called him out before the play because the ball hit him in fair territory. I don't know.
The right fielder, number 12, Alex Hodge.
The ball was hit awful hard to do that, though. That would be the only explanation.
What in the world is going on? What happened? Cameron stopped and looked back.
On to the next hitter, though. A lot of the fans here at LCA kind of confused on the last play of what the umpire actually called. Here's the 1-0 upstairs. 2 balls, no strike. Hodge, the right fielder, he struck out his last at bat. Martin waiting on deck for the Eagles. Should Hodge get on, there is 2 down. Big pitch. This one pops straight back, but foul. Two and 1 to count. District tournament over at Tate's Creek this year for baseball. That pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. You got more 43rd District baseball coming up for you tomorrow. Trinity taking on Lexington Catholic. Catholic being in the 43rd. And then we got Tates Creek softball tomorrow on the network. There's a chopper. The shortstop will handle it. Throws over to first and got him by a step. Of course, that's all weather pending. But that's going to do it for the Eagles there in the bottom of the 4th. We're going to head to the top of the 5th here at Lexington Christian Academy with Lafayette leading 2-0 here on PrepSpin.
Times. But for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Samuel Tackett.
Tackett will step up to the plate here for Lafayette here in the top of the 5th inning of play. Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode PLLC. If you're thinking about bankruptcy, give them a call. Our good friend John Sims, he'll take care of you. Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode PLLC. 0-1 the count. This ball fouled out of play. Getting at the plate for Lafayette. Top of the order, Sammy Tackett. As Tackett, Browning, and Halterman do up. Tackett strikes out. Another strikeout in the ball game for Byers. Again, if you're just joining us, Byers committed to the University of Kentucky just a couple weeks ago. Kyle Browning going to step back up to play. He's got a base hit in the ball game. Looks at that pitch. In there for a strike. Byers on that pitch, it almost like he added 10 miles per hour to that velocity. Second offering in there for a strike. 0-2 the count here at the plate to Browning. Browning back in from the right side. Byers taking his time. We got timeout called. Pitch from Byers upstairs. That'll make the count go 1-2. There is one down, top of the 5th inning of play. This game being brought to you live here on PrepSpin thanks to White Grin Maggot Orthodontics, our title sponsor. Two balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch in there for a strike 3, and Byers on his A game here in the top of the 5th right now. Halterman will step up to the plate. Halterman with an RBI and a strikeout. The RBI was a ground out, but able to get the runner home from third. One ball, 1 strike to count. Byers working quickly here on Halterman. That pitch missing outside. Very quick pace here. As Byers working from the middle of the rubber. And pitch in there for a strike as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's about as quick as he delivered 4 pitches all night. He's coming right at Halterman. Swing and a miss and another strikeout. Byers. Byers has just struck out the side. 1, 2, and 3 striking out for Lafayette. We head to the bottom of the 5th here at Lexington Christian Academy. You're watching the game live here on PrepSpin.com. I want to thank the fine folks here at LCA as well, Terry Johnson and his great staff for having us here tonight.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
What's your starting 5? How about this one? Mild, hot,
Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of PrepSpin. I want to thank the Mackley family and Mingy Beef Jerky for all their support here on the network. Martin will step up to the plate here for the Eagles. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up. Martin, Weisty, and Fugman. And we do have activity in the LCA bullpen as Wills, the third baseman for LCA, is warming up for the Eagles. There's a chopper back up to the pitcher. Nice backhanded glove. Throws over to first. Hart with a nice play defensively on the mound.
The first baseman, number 25, Thomas Weisty.
What a nice play there by the pitcher for Lafayette. And Weisty will step up to the plate. Then we got a quick second. We can look at that again real quick. Let's see. This is the chopper back up to the pitcher. Just a nice backhand as he throws over to first. Now back to the live action we go. Is the first pitch a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, 1 down.
How's Jeff doing?
Bottom of the 5th here at LCA. Very, very happy to get some baseball action in here this week. And pitch in there for a strike. We tried all of April, but April was confused. Thought it was winter. 2 balls and a strike. Weisty back in there. Here's the pitch. And a slow delivery by Hart. But 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Kind of switched to slow motion on delivering the pitch. But right back to him and another throw over to first. Both Weisty and Martin sent it right back to the pitcher, and he made 2 good plays on it.
Correction, the center fielder, number 8, Will Fugman.
Will Fugman struck out his first at bat, stepping back up in there for the Eagles. The pitch. I'm missing. Eagles do have 1 base hit in the ball game. I've got them down for 1 base hit so far in the ball game against Hart. Swing and a miss there by Fugman. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Strike 3. Another strikeout for Hart. And that's going to do it for the Eagles there in the bottom of the fifth. We're going to head to the top of the sixth here at Lexington Christian Academy. The Lafayette Generals leading 2-0.
What's your starting five? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingy Beef Jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingy Beef Jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at mingybeefjerky.com. That's M-I-N-G-U-A beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingy Beef Jerky Meat Sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Back here at Lexington Christian Academy, we got some changes in the lineup for LCA. Cooper Wills, who was playing third base, will be pitching now. Byers, the pitcher that started the game for LCA, he's going to move over to first base in place of Weesty. And Krager is coming in to play third base where Wills was originally playing. Oh, no, I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm good. I can see off that laptop and then the lights going. Top of the sixth inning of play. A pitch in there for a strike. Tyler Guilfoyle, the designated hitter, bats fourth in the lineup. You got 4, 5, and 6 due up. That's Guilfoyle at the plate, Hall on deck, and then Pulliam waiting over in the dugout. 0-2 the count. That pitch outside. 1-2 now the count here to Tyler Guilfoyle. I'll give you the final stats there for Byers here in just a few minutes. Let's see, 2-2 the count. Byers in the ball game. Gave up 2 runs. Struck out 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Allowed 5 hits in the ball game. Three balls, 2 strikes. The count here at the plate to Guilfoyle. Wills checking in there with Ramey, the catcher. The pitch. This one going to be drilled out to the gap, but it is caught. Nope. I take that back. It is not caught. Oh, he did catch it. He did catch it. He leaped up and looked like he was playing it off the bounce off the wall, but he did catch it. So how about that? And when I speak of he, that was Hodge that made the play. So Hodge did make the play on that. And now I got to go back and look at the replay of that to see how high he jumped to catch the ball, because he leaped way, way up high, at least from our vantage point. I thought he was playing it off the the bounce as if it was over his head and hit the wall. But nice catch. 0-2 the count here at the plate. This is Gavin Hall. And he's going to send one right back up the middle. And Johnson's got a glove on it. Picks up, throws to first. And safe over there is going to be Hall. That was a tough play, for Johnson, as he had to go behind the second base bag. And
The left fielder, number 14, Blake Pulliam.
Wills also jumped up to try to get a glove on it, which may have hit in the baseball for a brief second. But runner on first, nice lead. And Wills will throw over to first. It gets past the first baseman, Byers. And so Lafayette with a runner in scoring position who's at second now. Top of the 6th inning of play here at Lexington Christian Academy. We're under the lights and rain in the area, but thankfully it hasn't came down here at LCA just yet. There is one down. Pitch to the plate. That one missing down low. 1 ball, no strike. Pulliam back in there. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to count. Blake tonight reached base on an error and then grounded out to the pitcher. Pulliam, the left fielder for the Generals. Looks at that offering from Wills. And the count now goes 2-1. Wills taking his time. Delivers to the plate. And a swing and a miss. 2-2 now the count. Steintorf is waiting on deck for Lafayette. Runner on second. Will's going to turn around, fire to second. Johnson applies the tag and just back. Barely. Johnson thought that he had the tag in time, and that was about as close as you can get without getting somebody out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count here at the plate. And a swing and a miss and a strikeout for Wills.
Fielder number 33, John Steintorf.
Steintorf will step back up. He's got a ground out to the second baseman and a base hit tonight. His last at bat is when he got the base hit. We got time called here. Ramey's going to go out there and talk with Wills. Interesting tonight. We haven't had the coaches come out to talk with the pitchers. It's all been catchers tonight, and that's due to the fact that both pitchers, well, all 3 pitchers so far, have pitched a really good game. As Lafayette in that first inning got a couple runs across the board, but since then it's been a pitcher's duel. On the count here at the plate. And another throw to second. Runner back. Matthew breaking towards the bag again, but the pitch to the plate. Matthew sneaking up behind the runner like Terry sneaks up behind us when we're doing broadcasting in the school. Look around, there's Terry Johnson. 2-1 to count. There is 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Runner again at second for Lafayette. The pitch. That one in there for a strike. Two's a wild again on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Lafayette on top 2-0. And we do got time here at the plate. It is a great night for baseball, no doubt about that. Foul ball. Steintorf battling here against Cooper Wills. Big pitch coming up from Wills. It was a breaking ball, fouled out of play. Count will stay 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this one driven to center field. Fugman's got a beat on it and catches it. And that's going to do it for Lafayette. They leave another runner in scoring position. No runs across the plate. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th here at LCA with the Generals leading 2-0 in this big 43rd District matchup between 2 of the state's best baseball teams.
I work really hard, but I don't make a whole lot of money. And now my hours are being cut back at work. I've gotten so far behind on my bills, I feel like I'll never get caught up.
We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
We're not going to judge you.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free.
859
in Lexington and now in London.
The future of healthcare seems dark at times, but for patients in Kentucky with diagnostic imaging needs, there's a place with clarity and a compassionate staff. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI provides quality patient care while saving you hundreds to thousands of dollars as compared to hospital-based centers. Remember, for your medical imaging needs, you have a choice. Lexington Diagnostic Center and Open MRI.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims, and Kermode.
Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
We head to the bottom of the 6th inning of play, and LCA is going to send up Evan Byers to the plate. It's 1, 2, and 3 due up here. Byers, Stuckey, and Johnson. And for LCA, this is the inning to get it done. Here's the pitch, and this one lifted out to deep right field. Browning able to make the play on it. It was one of those balls that just kind of hanged up there for a little while, and Browning making a nice catch.
Number 9, Ryan Stuckey.
So there's Ryan Stuckey. He flied out to center field his last at bat. Drew a base on balls his first at bat tonight. Here's the pitch. That one inside, and that is going to hit him. It caught him.
Down 2-0, bottom of the 6th. Hold on just a second.
So Stuckey on board, and that'll bring up the tying run to the plate.
Shortstop, number 13, Matthew Johnson.
Matthew Johnson
Down
grounded out and struck out tonight.
and gave up 2 runs in the first inning. Not much.
So Johnson gonna dig back in.
Just haven't been able to really threaten. Just can't hit.
All Sports over there in Fayette Mall. If you see it on the field and you see it on the court, you can pick it up at All Sports. I want to thank them for all their support.
Yes, Sunday at 2 in the chapel.
One down here in the bottom of the 6th. Stuckey with that fly ball out to right field, but
I don't know where I am on
or excuse me, Byers with the fly out to right field. Stuckey was hit by a pitch. He's on first.
Is he going to try or just send
Johnson at the plate. That pitch fouled off. 0-1 the count.
Right. Well, and I can always just say, encouraging him to be here today because he's, practicing with the Kentucky All-Star team.
This field is beautiful here at LCA. It's almost like a college field. All natural grass.
No, he shouldn't do that.
There's a throw over to first, and Stuckey back in time.
No, I just announced that when I announced that he is. Okay. All right.
Quick meeting out on the mound. Johnson represents the tying run at the plate for the Eagles. Wills waiting on deck. He's the Eagles' cleanup hitter. Hard to step off the rubber. Again, one down here in the bottom of the 6th. 0-1 the count here to Johnson. Runner going for second. Hit and run was on. This is a chopper to the third baseman. Tough play. Does make it, though. Runner at second for LCA. And Wills stepping up to the plate.
The pitcher, number 3, Cooper Wills.
Cooper Wills. Has he got any home runs this year? Stuckey. We got a balk called against the Generals, and will put Byers over at, excuse me, that put Stuckey over at third base. And the umpire now telling Lafayette over there, explaining to the coaches what happened. So we're going to have timeout called, and now we have our first coaching visit out to the mound. As Devin Hart will have a visit from his skipper. LCA with that runner on third. And Cooper Wills at the plate for LCA. Smith would be next should Wills get on. Well, we got timeout here on the field. It does give us an opportunity to thank, again, our title sponsor on the network, White Greer and Maggard Orthodontics. Want to thank All Sports again over there in Fayette Mall. Bluegrass Orthopedics, one of the finest in the state, in the country, in my opinion. Andrew Carlson, who does an outstanding job here at LCA, is the trainer for the Eagles. The pitch, this one going to be hit right to the shortstop, fires over to first, and that's going to do it for the Eagles. They leave a runner on third. No runs across the plate. And Lafayette will take their 2-0 lead into the top of the 7th here at LCA. We'll be right back, folks.
At White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, we believe that greatness is in the details. Each decision we make is for the benefit of our patients and our community. This means using industry-leading technology to help you achieve your goals and uncover your perfect smile. Our precision and efficiency results in an experience that is both pleasurable and affordable. White, Greer, and Maggard Orthodontics, applying precision and elegance to your smile.
Take a little walk with me. I'll keep you in good company and be there for you till the end. You'll never be alone, my friend.
What's your starting 5? How about this one? Mild, hot, Cajun, barbecue, and teriyaki. It's the flavors of Mingy beef jerky, each one handmade from Ronnie Mingy's all-natural recipe using top-quality beef. That's what makes Mingy beef jerky stand out. Take it from me, Tom Leach. Pick up a package today, and if you don't see it, ask for it. And check them out online at mingybeefjerky.com. That's MINGUA beefjerky.com. And go there today to see their newest product, Mingy beef jerky meat sticks in mild, hot, or honey barbecue.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Back here live at Lexington Christian Academy. Top of the 7th we go with Lafayette with the lead 2-0. And the pitch upstairs. Cooper Wills on the mound for LCA, coming to relief of Byers, who started the ball game tonight. Swing and a miss. 1-1 to count. The PGA Tour coming back to Kentucky is July 16th through the 22nd. We're going to have the Barbasol Classic, and it's just right down the road over in Nicholasville, Kentucky. So looking forward to that. They're looking for volunteers, I'm being told. And you can do so by going on their Facebook page and registering, or going to their barbasolclassic.com and doing the same thing. I believe last time I looked, it was, you can be a volunteer. It does cost $75, but they give you some really cool Nike gear to wear. As we got a strikeout, Wills.
Guilfoyle.
We're seeing Guilfoyle back up to the plate. Pitch from Wills inside. One ball, no strikes, one down. Top of the 7th, and that baseball is going to make it over to the track field, it looks like. We got a big track meet going on here at LCA, and you hear that in the background. That pitch missing outside. 2 balls and a strike. Again, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks for your tweets. That one in there for a strike. Looking up and down here. Here's the 2-2 in there for a strike, 3 looking. Another strikeout recorded for the Eagles, and the pitchers tonight have been outstanding for both teams.
The shortstop, number 29, Samuel Tackett.
Tackett back to the top of the lineup here for Lafayette. Here's the pitch from Wills. That one inside for a ball. Tackett on the evening. Base on balls, a strikeout. And this one is put into play down to the left field corner, and he will go into second standing up with a double. Sammy Tackett with a double. That one right down the line.
Number 5, Kyle Browning.
So Kyle Browning will step back up to the plate. Base hit and a strikeout tonight for Browning. Matter of fact, he struck out twice. Will's taking his time as Ramey going to set up in the middle of the plate. That one fouled straight back. Hopefully not on my truck. Again, Lafayette leads 2-0 here in the top of the 7th. We do get 2 down here in the top of the 7th inning of play. We're at Lexington Christian Academy. Look how beautiful that field is here tonight. The pitch upstairs. I was actually I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I forget where I was at, but they were saying how beautiful this field was, and giving you guys a compliment, Terry. 1-1 fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes now the count here at the plate. Kyle Browning, the right fielder. Made some nice catches out there tonight. One, 2 the count. Runner on second for the Generals. Here's the pitch. Outside a ball. The pitch. This one lifted out to left field. Going back is Stuckey, and he got a good break on it. He was playing in, but what do you expect from a wide receiver? Able to get a track on it and chase it down and bring it home. We're going to go into the bottom of the 7th. LCA needs 2 runs, and we'll see if they can do it after these messages.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm on a fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free. In Lexington and now in London.
Cameron Smith will lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th inning of play here at Lexington Christian Academy. Lafayette 3 outs away from winning a big district game as Smith fouls the first pitch off. Smith, Hodge, and Martin due up for the Eagles. 5, 6, and 7 in your lineup. The pitch. Outside a ball. 1-1 the count. Both of these teams in the top 10 in the state. Matter of fact, pretty much the whole district in the top 25. I don't think that's an understatement either, because Dunbar's in there. Tate's Creek is definitely in there. Catholic and LCA. There's a foul ball, and it is caught by the first baseman, who falls down in the dugout. He ran right into the fence over there in the Lafayette dugout, but he held on to the ball. Amazing play. That was Halterman who hauled that one in. Did he drop it? He did drop it. So the count will go full here at the plate. My apologies. Well, there's a drive out to right field and a dive for it. That one's going to get past the right fielder out there. Browning couldn't come up with it. He tried to make a diving catch, and the ball on the throw back in. It was backed up by the pitcher, but a double for the Eagles.
Number 12, Alex Hodge.
So Hodge will step up to the plate. So LCA with a runner in scoring position out there at second. Hodge represents the tying run. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch to the plate. Inside corner for a strike. Hodge looking back at the umpire there briefly and asking him, "Are you sure it was a strike?" Pitcher will check the runner, Devin Hart. Trying to get a victory here tonight against the Eagles. There's a chopper to the shortstop, and he throws over to first, but the runner does take third. Smith over at third now for LCA.
The designated hitter.
And Martin.
Number 16, Samuel Martin.
Samuel Martin. Going to step back up to the plate. Martin, a base hit and a ground out tonight. Strike in there. I don't think Weesty's going to be batting this. I believe that's going to be Krager. Yeah, Colton Krager is going to be on deck for LCA. This ball popped up over to the first baseman. So the Eagles now down to their last out with Krager stepping up to the plate.
The third baseman, number 2, Colton Krager.
Colton Krager about to dig in. The pitch. Missing outside. Again, tomorrow you guys can catch in the morning. We're going to have Lexington Catholic Trinity on the network. Trinity #1 in the state. There's a base hit, and a run does score for LCA. Krager just beating the throw from the right fielder. Browning just about got him out. But a base hit. Base hit RBI for Krager, and that'll bring up Fugman to the plate.
The center fielder, #8, Will Fugman.
Fugman does have a home run on the season, if I remember right, and it was against Tage Creek. No time like the present if you're an Eagles fan with a runner on first. That could end this one. No, he's not going to get the bat much on it at all. He's going to hit over to the second baseman who throws over to first, and that's going to do it. Lafayette, winners of this big district game. And they win the ball game with a final score of 2-0 here at LCA. And again, thanks everybody for tuning in. One more shout out to our title sponsor, White Greer and Maggard Orthodontics. Bluegrass Orthopedics, want to thank them. Mingy Beef Jerky, the official game day snack of PrepSpin. And Atkinson, Sims, and Commode PLLC. All sports over there in the Lafayette Mall. And Lexington Diagnostic Center. Of course, we always want to thank Lexington Christian Academy for having us here on campus on this very, very beautiful place and beautiful baseball field. If you haven't been over here, get over here and check it out. You'll be glad you did. So that's going to do it again here for us tonight as Lafayette goes on to victory 2-0 over the LCA Eagles. And again, we'll be right back on the air again in the morning. Trinity and Lexington Catholic coming up for you. Thanks, everybody.